Everything by the numbers.
Hello everyone. Welcome. It's time for
By the numbers.
XCOM. It's XCOM time, everybody. Welcome to XCOM. Bonjour. It's my birthday. Welcome everybody. Thank you very much,
Everything by the
AMD,
numbers.
for giving us the power. I need my heater on. I'm cold. The power to run today's birthday XCOM Long War AMD Subathon. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. Is it spring the beagle? I'm cold. I don't know what season it is. I'm just cold. Chat, I'm cold. Thank you very much, everyone, for donations and subs ahoy. Thank you so much to, the big one, Self-Harmonize for the 31 gift subs, Sagorosh for the 12 gift subs, and Decay for the $40 donation. Thank you so very much. Decay donated $40 as happy birthday pigs that come bearing the greatest gift of all, cash money. Ain't it true?
Everything by
It is the second greatest gift. The greatest gift is what Jam drew for me yesterday. Thank you very much, Decay, for the $40 donation. That's very kind of you. Appreciate that very
Everything by the
much.
numbers.
You're very generous. I had to drink some more water today. I didn't drink enough water yesterday, and my
Everything by
getting
the
like
numbers.
a gravelly voice from all this streaming. I gotta be careful. He's sounding older. He's sounding visibly aged because he is. He's 31 today.
Everything by the
He's a
numbers.
31-year-old boy. Sounds haggard. What a week. Commander, it's Wednesday. It's very instantly aged. So, speaking of being aged, we have quite the stressors on us in the strategy layer right now. We have 2 missions on the deck. We literally just did a crashed medium. We have another
Everything by the
crashed
numbers.
medium on the deck, and then we have an alien terror attack in Lagos. It's time for the alien terror attack first. Let's try and build a squad here. Mongo says, I mean, a month of Long War in a week pretty stressful. Yeah, I mean, the month of Long War in a week itself is stressful. But you also kind of settle into it in this fucked up way. In this messed up way, you kind of just get used to the danger. The stress.
Everything by the numbers.
The horror. If I wait 11 days, I've got Caffey. 11 hours, I mean. I've got Caffey.
Commander, we've got another transmission.
But I'll still have to exhaust someone for the terror anyway. Or will I? I could just take... Well, I need to take at least one Master Sergeant infantry on the Raider follow-up. So I'll still have to fatigue someone for that anyway, so I may as well just take someone like Sis John's right now. And then just double up on Anodyne 6 for the medium. And then Caffey will be ready. Or I'll just take Caffey and Corporal Yeaton Deep for the medium. Have you considered hiring more recruits? No, because rookies are pointless at this point. We are months and months beyond the point where we need rookies. We have plenty of PFCs.
Your attention.
We have corporals. We have no need for them. Self-Harmonize and it at $103. Thank you for the $103 Self-Harmonize. Kill Bounties. Also, happy birthday again. Thank you for the $103 Kill Bounty donation, Self-Harmonize. I appreciate it very much. It's very kind of you. Thank you. Very generous. Thank you so much. Very, very nice of you. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I'm gonna have to pull Ms. Boo out. So I can take her on this operation. We're quite busy right now. It's hard to get side training done in a fatigue spiral. There you go. So now I've got my 2 gunners, my 2 infantry, my scout. Now it's time for my support classes. I'll need that Shogun, of course. That Shogun. And then fajitas can come on the medium, I guess. Melee enemies. You should wait for fajitas for this operation. Would make more sense. Because she has shock absorbent, she'll be better against potential lids. For the rest of our team, Nadochi will also be ready in 7 hours. Sniper-wise, I will have to exhaust Sally. Oh man, Spawner is ready. Oh, Spawner is ready in 19 hours. Spawner can go on the... We can test the Marauder out on the medium. Let's just skip a little bit. Oh, cool. God, gosh, I love that. 11 floater corpses for a scout sniper is good, but I actually already have 4 corporal scout snipers, 5 corporal scout snipers, and that's, to be quite honest, more corporal scout snipers than I really need. I also have a sergeant, so there's really no need. If they were sergeants, different story. But they are not. They are not. The Dochi is back. 10 hours left on that terror, and it's only... How long? It's only... Who was I waiting for? What year is it? What year is it? Who was it? Who? 3 hours for fajitas. So let's just wait now manually, because any minute now it's about to ready fajitas. Yusili says, I will always follow for a just-in-case raffle in the hopes that there may be something in an XCOM raffle. Yeah, but if you want to get raffled in, a rookie is not the way to go at this point. If that's what you're saying, get more recruits. You'll never see use. We have people in the roster right now who are corporals, and they were left behind in the most dreaded of raffle lulls, the, like, corporal-sergeant gap, once you've hit, like, late mid-game to early late game, where the... those ranks just stop getting taken. They're just, unfortunately, if you raffle a rookie right now, you would just be a cameo. Yeah, Incredon, the perfect example of the blue shirt raffle. There's even Furies here. I mean, SWF. These people probably felt pretty good about getting raffled as Furies, but we may not end up ever having time to train them. It's so hard. There's just no training operations now. It's so hard. Let's get that Shogun in here. Fajitas, who can do some tanking for us, hopefully. Kafi is here. For a second, I already have 2 infantry. Shit. Shit. Okay. Shit. 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 So Shans, you can wait for... Or Anodyne, you can wait for the everything, I guess. No, yeah. Yeah, do it like this. Is one of you being exhausted? Sisjan's was. Okay, so don't use Sisjan's. Yeah, Monsieur Target talks often about how Monsieur Target has got left behind. Because Sergeant is just usually the rank right before the power spike for a lot of ranks, and just usually has too low aim. Like, we'd at least have VPT with Monsieur, and then you're only 1 rank from G Sergeant where you're almost good. Tech Sergeant for Gunners is the power spike as well for double tap. Tech Sergeant just tends to be like, Tech Sergeant is concealment for scouts. It just tends to be a very, very big one for medics is dense smoke. So usually if you haven't hit Tech Sergeant by the time it's like August to September in the first year, it's hard to get you trained at that point. Lakota Indian donated $6. Happy birthday, bruh. Chat shall never relinquish you from long. Or I'm enjoying it right now, so I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time.
Everything by the numbers.
My brain is melting. Let's bring Nadochi. Thank you very much, Hershey's Christmas, for the $31 donation. Happy birthday, Big. Happy Beegs Day birth. I mean, birth. Happy day, Beegs. Happy birthday, Beegs. That was Chris's message, by the way. I'm not losing my mind that much yet. Thank you very much, Hershey's Christmas, for the $31 donation and the message. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Very nice of you. I mean, you're even seeing here, I won't even take a gunnery sergeant sniper. Snipers are, unfortunately, they completely spike at master sergeant within the zone, so they unfortunately are the easiest to leave behind of all. Because if you ain't got that in the zone, it's hard to justify you on a lot of missions late game where you really need that to clutch. Hey, speaking of missions, let's take a look at what you can get for Waterfront Terror. I believe there's 2 maps, and I just want to check. So for Waterfront Terror, it's 3 maps. So you can get Pier A Terror, or Newfoundland. Now, we've had Pier A and Newfoundland Terrors recently, so I expect Pier A Terror. This map is harder to use an Archangel Sniper on. I'm still going to bring the jetpack, of course, though, especially because the other 2 maps, if we do roll them again, are insanely good for Archangel. Oh, and I can save the new loadout, lovely. Imagine having to fight inside a stadium? Well, that's what I'm going to make you all do in armor when I saw that New York City map that's whipped. It looks better than I thought it would. I can finally save the new loadout for gunners. Lovely. Take off respirator because the sniper will never be able to use it. I've thought about that, but no, the sniper can land and then use it. So it's still important. The sniper can be like in a no-win situation and land the bleed out to be saved, or the sniper can take like an 8 hit and then land for the rest of the mission. It's still good to have that respirator in my opinion. Still quite critical. The motherfucker in chief is back, Richard Hawk. We love him, he's back. On a map this short, a shotgun will be fine. I won't take the stutter gun. I think I am going to build a plasma storm gun, however, for maximum mobility for my scouts, as that's their main job. Blade Tycoon says, how can you use the alloy bipod while flying? Tell me. Put one of your legs up onto your chair, and then rest one of your elbows on it. That's how. By looking cool. What's your target? Thank you for the 10 gift subs to the community. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. You're hitting the target of my heart. What does TLGAH mean? It means the last great American hero. VP Richard Hawk. Thank you again, What's your target, for the 10 gift subs. Maximum size screen here for that big DR. Sectors just seem to have like 140 will or something at this point, because even unmind merged, I saw one doing a 93 mind fray on me on someone who has like 50 will, so I guess basic sectors just have insane will right now. Wild shit.
Everything by the numbers.
Alright, got the smokes, got the power. Fajitas with the proxy mines. And you're good. The operation is afoot, folks. Let's go.
Everything by the numbers.
Nice feat. Impressive feat.
Touching down.
Didn't you want to upgrade officers today? I did, true. Symmetry is gifting 10 subs to the community.
Listen up.
Oh, I'm so glad I have Archangel.
Deep in the Nigerian interior for the next
Thank you for the 10 gift subs. Symmetry, very nice of
are
you.
aggressively pursuing these attacks against civilian targets in several major cities. And we're gonna make them pay for it.
Very, very kind of you, Symmetry. Thank you for that. Punch love. Let's see Paul Allen's view.
Everything by the numbers.
Central, this is Big Sky.
Oh god, not again.
Signal uplink. Strike team
Oh god, not again.
the terror site. Awaiting confirmation.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike One has been given the green light. Your highest priority is to protect those civilians.
Yeah, we need to, like, immediately just rescue a civ. Does it unconceal you to rescue a civ?
Everything by the numbers.
Anybody know if rescuing a civ unconceals? Or can you do it while invisible?
Everything by the numbers.
You can still rescue multiple times. Hershey says no, it doesn't. Bounty says you can still rescue multiple times. Easy Pickin says it does reveal you.
Everything by the numbers.
But Bounty Giver says it doesn't reveal. And Bounty is always right. Bounty has literally never been wrong. I keep saying this, thinking I'm setting up Bounty to be super wrong one of these days, but Bounty has yet to be wrong, so... If Bounty says it doesn't reveal, I think the first move here is to just instantly run up and grab this civ.
Everything by the numbers.
Bounty is so right all the time that even if Bounty was ever wrong, I wouldn't blame Bounty. It's my choice to put all of my faith into Bounty Giver.
Everything by the numbers.
Then you've got additional enemies. Where are the additional enemies? Where's the
Everything
next
by the
civ?
numbers.
The additional enemies are inside this thing here. When I say that one up top, no concealment. It'll early activate.
Everything by the numbers.
So this is the last Terra mission map about a month or two ago where we lost Brazil. Interesting that we re-rolled that. Let's hop down here.
Got it. Moving. Go. You're safe. Go.
Another day of Bounty being right. Another day that ends in Y. Alright. Oh, and we're really glad. we're really glad Bounty was right. Oh, no. Yeah, difference this time we actually have civs in range, yeah. Not failing this Terra mission unless we die, which is a possibility of an Ethereal in the field. The Ethereal could break loss really easily here, and an Ethereal broken loss is the last thing you want. As the Ethereal says, faster you fools! Faster you fools! Start the boat! What is it? Is it a crane? What is this? What does this even do? It's got throttles. But it's... Have they just like made a little hut out of like what used to be a boat? Or is this meant to be a boat of some kind? What is it, Doctor? I think it's a boat that's like jammed in there. Okay, it's a boat. Yeah, it's a boat. It's just like jammed in there real hard. Okay. So now I just have to ensure that I do not accidentally snacktivate the Ethereal or any of its nasty friends. One of the biggest issues here is you're not going to be able to get the gunners to have loss on these shits. You could try something sneaky here and go to the stairs, but then you're still unlikely to get proper loss on the enemy unless I use the Shogun. If I put the gunners on the stairs, because you really want the gunner to kill the Ethereal next turn. If I put the gunners on the stairs, and then next turn, blow this shit up. Okay, let's look at two possible scenarios here. Let's use our big smart brains. I need to click on you. So I'm pretty sure you can blow this wall up. I think Shogun can collab it. Let's assume you can for the moment, for the purposes of this hypothetical. There's two possibilities here. One is the Ethereal moves backwards, in which case you're not going to be able to shoot with the infantry from here if you move up your whole squad down. Obviously that's not ideal, but if that does occur, it's not so bad because then you can just run back up top. If the Ethereal moves away, the scout is not being revealed, so that's fine. If the Ethereal comes towards me and the scout is revealed, then the positive there is that the... Oh, they'll come into range of my guns. Hang on, I need to help my boy up. My boy needs help up here. My son needed help into his yurt. Need to help him up. Alright. He wants to sit in it in the sun. So as I was saying, if they walk towards me and activate 1, 2, 3, 4 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it'll be perfect. So you want to come down here and immediately collat, and if the collat is good, just like put everyone down here immediately, I think. That should still be high enough to also get height advantage. 1, 2, 3 steps high on any enemies on the wood. So if the Ethereal stays on the wood or beyond, it's perfect. So yeah, I think you need to come down here, make sure this wall is destructible, and then put your whole squad down here and just get ready. Because if you run up to the edge of the wall fence to activate, you're not going to have enough good shots. If they move away and allow you to move up to here, you just run back up the stairs and take the positions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 civs here, lovely. Much nicer than last time. So let's run down here now and prepare to do that collateral damage.
Affirmatif.
Now there's two schools of thought here for how we want to do the collat. One is to do it instantly to ensure that this collat will actually take this wall out and not end in heartbreak. If collat does not take this wall out, you would be better off leaving your soldiers up top and trying to catch the floaters on an Overwatch top move. However, there is also the possibility that if you use the collat now, you miss out on, like, the Ethereal goes somewhere else instead, like over here somehow, and then you can't properly collat on the side you want to properly collat on, like over here. The boat wall seems to be saying that it's going to flash red. Does anyone here know? Have you ever taken out the boat wall? Is it possible? The only real reason to do it right now would be to ensure that this wall is actually destructible. Now, the map editor, the map design here suggests that the wall is already destructible, but you just don't know of big props like this that you don't encounter a lot, big unique props. I think we're probably going to have to try now and see if we can destroy this wall right away. Because you'll have a problem here, this will not blow up, so that'll be an issue. I'd like to take out these two pieces, and maybe even this container, which apparently there's a sieve stuck inside? Oh, I didn't even need to rush down here because there's a perfectly safe sieve inside this container. That's the smartest sieve of all, really. You're the one who survived even if XCOM didn't show up. Is that gonna kill that sieve? I don't think there's any such thing as full damage in this game, is there? Alright, so let's just try to blow this up. I've never seen anyone die to full damage in XCOM 1. I don't think it's real. Do I have to be upstairs to hit all of this? No, downstairs is fine. I want to go boom. That's not explosive, I don't think. We should try not to hit it anyway because there's no point to blow it up. It won't get rid of the object, I don't think. Well, I've never seen one of these explode. I don't think it's explosive. But now you've got me worried that Civ will die. I think at this point we have to assume that this can blow up and not explode right now and hope she gets off that next turn. Studs Twerkle says, big overbuilt tanks like that are rarely explosive. Rarely. Kuma, be nice to your brother. Doxson says, speaking of fall damage, my Archangel Sniper got shot out of the air today and lived. With Respirator? Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Because I've been warned that it doesn't work. Studs Twerkle says that it doesn't explode, so it's fine. So we'll just go ahead and do this.
Je vais mettre le feu.
Okay, well, a number of things just happened there. It did explode, but she did live. So I'm not really sure who gets banned now. I think everybody wins. I think Studs is fine. So we've also learned that you can blow the boat up, so this is great. Doxon says no respirator or second heart. Just rolled well and didn't die and stabilized the turn later. Interesting. So I'm going to say at this point that respirator and secondary heart should protect Archangel soldiers. And that's really, 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 really good to know. Really good to know. The commander was real happy to know that. Now I want to put Anodyne down here. Thank you, Starlight Crusader. I'm glad someone got that. Empress Proud says, can confirm 100% that secondary heart works of flight, source, sector pod 42, Grit and Sniper. So who the fuck was telling me yesterday that respirator and secondary heart doesn't work of flying? Flare of Fire said, someone said at the start Archangel can insta-kill if they fall into an area that's not more accessible. Yeah, obviously, if they fall into, like, the void, they die. Yeah, if they fall into the fucking void, they're screwed. That makes sense. But people didn't clarify that. People were just saying it doesn't work. Even when I clarified. Stud says, I actually had an Archangel Sniper in vanilla get critted into bleed out, fall through the map, and survive on the final level. Gomez says, I don't think Respirator works. Why doesn't Respirator work? Why does only secondary heart work? That's so weird. What makes you say that, Goatman?
Heading to that location. Good copy. Moving on target.
Let's Overwatch.
Got it covered. Affirmative.
Start the boat! Toughie, this is a toughie. Ethereal is obviously the priority target. If they're not going to move at all, that's difficult. It means we can't take a good firing position, but we also can't make them Overwatch path into us. Note also that we are incredibly clustered here. The lot of us will be just destroyed by a single rift. I think my ideal here would be to get 2 of my infantry around to the side of this container crate, then collateral at next turn to reveal, so that they get full shots on the Ethereal in close range, because we're likely to just shoot the Ethereal and then it just leaves. So I probably want to like throw like a scanner over to the right to ensure that'll be safe. Thank you, Chippy, for the happy birthday wishes. Thank you. So then we can leave the gunners on the high ground here. Or we can just engage now and hope the Ethereal comes at us, but it's unlikely the Ethereal comes straight at us. However, I could still hit you with the gunners. I am cool then, right? Hey Beagle, did you know that apples are 25% air, which is what gives them their buoyancy? I didn't know that, thank you. That's great to know. The gunners have, like, psi screens on as well, which will make them even more susceptible to psi. You also have to keep in mind these floaters have grenades. Like, having my whole team clustered up like this is a really bad idea if they're not going to come towards me. So I think I need to move around to the right side and get my soldiers ready to engage at close range of the Ethereal. Around on the right side. Around on the container crate, like so. Yes. I'm probably not going to get good infantry shots from down here. Maybe the best idea is to get the infantry up high and prepare to just get single but high advantage shots against the Ethereal. Together with a sniper and gunners, that should be enough to take the Ethereal down. You've got to be careful not to activate the Ethereal because they're on the roof now though. See? Now you're going to have problems because you can activate this Ethereal now. So now you're going to have trouble even getting into position to sneak up to do that.
Everything by the numbers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So as long as you're behind this line, you should be fine, yes? Yes, as long as you're behind the main mast. You move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you would have to be within 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if you run to here and you don't activate, which you shouldn't. Let's check here, but you shouldn't. Oh, it's getting fucking close, but we should be one tile off activating here. Then you should be able to run up to the edge of the boat next turn. Does this tile activate? You're crossing into it. Nope, okay.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Just barely no activation there. Imagine playing this game without the loss indicators mod. Absolute horror show. Now, I don't think our other infantry can get up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, not really, unless you can get it from here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So as long as this doesn't activate, this gives us another position. You can just see their head. But the game says, no worries, that won't activate. What will activate here, the Ethereal? Not that. Not that. So apparently there's just like some dickier loss here. I think they're seeing through these slots. So according to loss indicator mod, which I just said, imagine playing without it, we should be A-okay to move to this position. Let's just double check. If this fails, you know, people probably die, but that's okay. Looks like it's going to be fine. So Anodyne runs to here now. Very good. Now, as for the rest of us. Let's have Nadochi come up to the middle, I think. And Sally can stay here and be ready to snipe low, and if needed, Sally can fly high. And Fajitas might want to get another collateral in a second, so Fajitas probably also wants to come high. Fajitas, let's get Nadochi up here first. Nadochi wants to be ready to smoke and command, I think. From this position, Nadochi can command an infantry shot.
Moving.
Mama can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you want to be careful of Mama because Mama is higher. Mama might be able to see more shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we know that... I would err on the side of caution with Big Mama. And I would just, like... go to, like, halfway up the stairs. And, like, reload, I think. Or maybe come around to the right here. And then you could run out and engage. Maybe just move up to here with Mama, and then she's well out of range. And she can do whatever. Let's see. 1, 2... Okay, absolute loss limit is... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so if you just put Mama here, that should be well fine for not activating anybody.
Oui, commandant.
Oui, commandant. We're gonna steady our aim. We're gonna Overwatch.
Guardia, affermativo.
Overwatch, and Richard Hawk. Let's not throw a scanner this turn or attempt any fate. I could Overwatch with Richard Hawk if one of them comes close enough to activate them, and then we might get to see where they end up. Because it might get the Ethereal to get off the fucking roof. So an Overwatch is... well, the downside of an Overwatch is if another pod comes in. So probably don't Overwatch, actually. Don't Overwatch. Let's continue the mission. I think the Ethereal knows that... What? Oh, fuck. What is... Whoa, fuck.
Ho mancato il bersaglio.
Oh! Okay, so there was a flanking disc pod on my right the whole time. Great. Okay, so we got 3 heavy floaters. Let me put my dice down. This is my birthday. This is my fucking birthday mission. Ethereal and 3 heavy floaters, plus a cyber disc, a drone, and a seeker on my right. I'm not sure what else is on my right. I just saw them. It's easy to kill the heavy floaters here, but what we really want is that Ethereal who ran off. They're here. My gunners and my sniper will all have high ground bonus against the Ethereal. My infantry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, easy. My right infantry will definitely have a shot. My left infantry may, I think, struggle to get loss. This is still ignoring the disc on my side for the moment. Oh, and my right infantry will not have cover. Well, if you can shoot from here, maybe.
Commander.
Oh, you can also go up here. Near Deviant donated $32. Happy birthday, and this is for the Scout Bay. Thank you very much. I'm actually not sure the Scout is who's going to go down here. There's a lot of issues here. A lot of the issues is that Even if we kill the Ethereal, the heavy floaters will kill me. However, if I focus my firepower on the heavy floaters, there's no telling if I can even kill that many of them this turn. And even if I do, there's a good chance that the disc just flanks me next turn with the Ethereal's help. The Ethereal has to go down the most. The Ethereal is still the priority target. Unfortunately. 1, 2... I think people are just going to die here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So the first move that gets made immediately is Kathy goes high and gets eyes on the Ethereal. Kathy is putting herself in the flank against the disc. This is a thing that's going to happen to us. Now, if the gunners have sight on this Ethereal like they should, my birthday might be saved. Great. And they do have high ground, which we planned for. That's going to be essential to get through the Ethereal here. So the first job is to try and kill this Ethereal with as few shots as possible, which will save us more shots to deal with the heavy floaters afterwards. That's our ideal. We want to see which of these heavy floaters have heat. Any kind of heat. Not these two, that's great. What about... let's see Paul Allen's heavy floater. None. That's great. So, first priority is hit that Ethereal with Hollow and Shred. Then we follow up with other guns and the infantry, crit infantry when necessary. So, let's fire. No reflect to start. That's fantastic. We love to see that. We want to end the zone of the sniper, so we're going to need all the shots we can get, so hold that. Let's do some follow-up shots from the heat saw to get you a bit lower. Can Anodyne somehow get any kind of loss? Oh, very famous and good. Okay, 2 crit infantry shots on the Ethereal is massively helpful to me. Massively helpful. Can this spot here see that floater? No, out of loss. So whatever happens, you're probably going to want it through here. That's great. We're still going to want to use the heat saw, which just sounds awesome, honestly. It sounds like a Dead Space weapon. We're going to want to use the heat saw to lower you a bit. Now you're within crit infantry range, I think. So we'll have Anodyne move up. And Anodyne's going to try to get us a really nice shot through the windows here. Take the shot. Perfect. Ethereals have very good defense, but if you can counter that with a height advantage, they're quite flimsy. So that's good. As long as you can get through... they're like sectopods in the sense that they cannot take cover, so that makes them often easier to deal with in that sense. Their main problem with them usually comes from getting lost on them before they kill you, and being in the right position to take them out in turn 1, and getting through their accuracy. Did that kill a Civ? I don't think so. Barney says Ethereal is a big reason late game Pathfinders are still awesome. That's a great point. Hit and run. That's a great point. So now we're going to want to collat and kill as many heavy floaters as we can. And the disc, I'm afraid, my friends, will just have to be ignored. So collat should now go into this heavy floater here. And we should try to take them out. Collat looks like it'll be able to be deployed from the huddle here with the Shogun. This is also the perfect place to put the Shogun, because it's going to be in the open with others. Be careful because you don't want to take out the Civ with the collateral damage. It should be alright if you just move here. Oh, what? That's not good. What's blocking me? I think collateral damage is drawn from the mech's head. Yeah, we're gonna have to try the bugged no rules collat, we are. Shark is blocking. Something is... Yeah. I think just the head is blocked, unfortunately. So yeah, we're gonna have to try the bugged no rules collat. Civs have like 3 health, I think. All for 1. You think all for 1 might change the targeting? Let's try it. Puts her head down. Unfortunately, it doesn't. That was a really good idea, though. That was a really, really good idea. But it looks like it's not drawn from a model's head. It looks like it's just drawn from a mech's head height in general. That was a really good idea, though. I really like the creativity there. That was a great idea. Love that. Alright, so what I'm going to try to do here is I'm just going to try to do the bugged no rules collat. We're going to see if that works instead. Because worst case, this mech isn't doing anything useful this turn anyway. Best case, no rules, just right, magic spell. And we get to test this theory now as well. So I'm not going to put it on the floater because to get this to work last time, what we did, if you recall, is we clicked terrain, not an enemy. Yeah, worst case we blow up a tuna fish, that's right. Try it.
J'attaque la position ennemie.
Hey! Collateral damage is a magic spell! You know how lucky it is we found that out on the bus mission? Collateral damage is a magic spell. It does not care about where the indicator is. It does not care about loss. I wonder if it cares about range. So, please never tell Johnny Lump this exists. Shoguns just became mortars. This actually has incredibly huge ramifications for the use of non-tanky mechs of collateral damage. Because you can now use them as mortars that you position behind things. Do not tell anyone about this. Beagle, why do you console away bugs for the aliens, but abuse bugs yourself? I'm 31 years old, and I'm just trying to get through a long war campaign. I can't get a holo on them. Oh, but I can get a heat shot. That's great. So let's go for a heat shot on you. Cheating is only defined as what my chat lets me get away with. This might crit kill. We should probably take out the Seeker first for almost free. No, the Seeker is a rather low risk enemy to engage. Worst case, the Criffentry should be able to kill you. So it probably makes more sense to... Have I even used the zone on you yet? You have your maximum damage. You're basically betting on this critting. If this crits... But you can bet on that critting either way. I'd say take the 88 on Sally Roses against the Seeker first. And hope you don't miss. Not time to be wonky. Great.
Dead as disco.
Great stuff. Now we engage Heavy Floto. Or can someone else kill? Richard Hawk could get in the game here. Get a hand on the ball. And put some damage into the Heavy Floto. In doing so, we afford ourselves an additional Sally Rose's sniper shot to maybe take out that back Heavy Floto. Because then we'll be able to go. Decent chance to hit, hollow targeting, and then we can go sniper and Criffentry. So this is probably the way it's got to go. Sally has to assist us here in taking out Heavy Floto. Oh, and Sally can go high. Ideal move. Ideal move. Sally, you're so fast. Ideal move. So Sally comes up to here. I mean, Richard. Why am I saying Sally? Richard. Dickie Hawk. Dale Dickie Hawk. Dale. Sorry. I feel rested every day, but I'm not. Come up here.
Okay.
An ideal move with Richard Hawk. For guaranteed damage. Oh my god, guaranteed damage. That's guaranteed damage. Now we're gonna guaranteed ITZ you. Hit for 14 anyway. Yeah. Now it's a hollow onto the back heavy. What an unfortunate miss.
That is not good.
That is not good. That's true. That is not good. A 99 to hit from Sally to bring you down a bit, maybe into executioner territory. Not quite.
My weapon's spent.
Banny says you kept saying Sally and giving too much power to that shot. Now we're gonna go for an 81 from Caffey. If this hits, I've got a plan. Alright, never mind. I was gonna command. I think we're just looking at dealing with 2 heavy floaters here, which I don't like, but yeah. I think it's gonna be a couple of smokes here, a smoke on the back, a smoke on the front. But I don't think I can get everyone. 3, 5, 7, 7, 7, 5, 3. I can't get everyone. That suck. That suck, man. That suck. I think Caffey is in the most danger of being flanked by a cyber disc. The others should have lost from it. So we need to like smoke the backpack and smoke Caffey. 3, 5, 7, 7. I also need to make sure that Nodochi is okay. I don't think Nodochi is going to be okay. 3, 5, 7. Because Nodochi is actually one of the people in most danger of being disc flanked as well. 3, 5, 7. 7, 7, 5. I needed to hit Nodochi most of all here. Do one smoke like that. Hopefully it works. If not, I'm just going to throw another one. And the front team, Caffey might just end up getting sacked. Okay, that worked. That's awesome. Usually that often doesn't work. So that's really awesome for me. That's value smoke. Now I need to smoke Caffey. Cliche says, nice to see your timer game is on point the last 2 streams. Thank you, Cliche. Yeah, we just added a little bit more and it seems to be working now. Thanks everyone who helped me troubleshoot and debug it. Okay, so 7, 7, 5, 3. I mean, you can only smoke Caffey here. Or can you command Caffey off the roof? No, you can't. So that's kind of unfortunate here with Caffey going high, is we can't smoke these 2. It's quite possible they get fucked up by a heavy floater. It's quite possible. There's not really anything I can do about it.
Smoke's in the air.
This is why we put the respirators on the infantry, so that they're resilient in the face of this. I just hope Richard doesn't go straight back to the scout bay. It's a good turn though.
They're falling back.
We're lucky to have taken down a heavy floater and an Ethereal and a Seeker in first turn. That's good. No holo-targeting from the drone is good. Now it's just seeing what the heavy floaters do. They're probably just going to start killing the civs. Bad in general, but good for this turn. Not flanking me is good to see. Wonderful. 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 Not even shooting this turn. Wonderful. And the disc does nothing. Ideal. And the heavy floater is stupid. Unfortunately, it's too high now to get hide on. It's a little too high. It's like 1 tile too high.
Ready to rock.
We know that Criffentry can probably take that fucker out. We need to start thinking about this bullshit, this disc over here now. So we know the drone's up here. So the disc is down here somewhere, potentially even on the ground. We're gonna have to get vision on that. I think Richard will have to move down and potentially take an overwatch here to tell us where it is. Or we can use concealment if I kill this enemy heavy floater first. That would be nicest. That would be best value. But I really need that spot. So actually we kinda can't. I need Richard's spot. Well, you can do both, but then you don't get the blue move. I think Richard should be okay here to run this. Richard should be okay. Or is it worth using 2
Another
moves?
transmission coming in from the council.
Then you can conceal. Save. We're not trying to save. We're trying to just get down here. Not fair if I have all the fun. Because we want to kill the disc. We run in this. Let's go.
Will do.
Maybe the disc isn't even on Overwatch. What the fuck? Does the disc always look like that? Does it always have the... That disc looks weird. Does the disc always have arms? Am I just... Have I never looked at the disc this way before? I feel like this disc looks different. I feel like I never ever noticed the arms. Okay, well anyway, Sally sees the disc, so that's good. We want Anodyne 6 to step over.
On it, Commander.
A big, massive, McLarge huge shot here. Now both my gunners can see the disc. We want to try and just take out the floater with the crypt infantry, I think. Beagle, you can't do that much damage. I almost can. And then I can go... Pop! Goes the birthday!
Now then.
In the zone, what a perk. In the zone, it's such a perk. Look out for in the zone. Apply shred directly to the enemy mech. Probably open with... No, I can't open with a crit. Can I? Can I open with a crit here somehow? Yes, let's open with a crit infantry... fuck. I want to open up a crit infantry crit. It's possible from here. And it's probably worth it. Why not shred first? Because we want to get an infantry crit. I don't think we'll get a really good one though. Let's just go with shred start. Remember, we also have the power of suppression here to just keep the thing away from me. If needed. It's just a normal cyber disc, so that's nice. I have a mech shot against it as well. I think with this terror mission in flight, we go for just killing it, otherwise this disc will kill that Civ. Don't let that Civ die, Commander. I want to try and get a shot here that has height advantage if possible. It's really hard to see what shot that is. I think I'll have to move you down to here. Yes, I have to move you down to here.
Ok, je bouge.
Try it. Great shot, well done.
Plus aucune munition.
Have a crack. Great job.
Dead and gone.
Watch out, Civ! You're good. Now we're going to throw a scanner out to save civs from heart attacks, and also check what that heavy floater is up to out here. So, a scanner out to... here, that would be quite nice. Quite a nice scan, I think.
Eyes open.
Whoop. We see Exalt in the AO, some ballistic Exalt. That's definitely easier than the other kind of Exalt it could be. I can take a shot here, but what might be wiser is to reload, then take off next turn, and shoot from the skies. You're unlikely to kill from here. No, you're not going to kill from here with no crit. So now you just have to kill the drone. Or try to. We have 2 shots, I think. 1. And... destroyed.
Hoorah!
Well done. This squad is so good at their jobs. The power of an A-team, or, you know, at a certain point, I gotta clean my mouse, even an S-team squad is something to behold. You would be pulling a lot of loot boxes to try and get these people in your cards. My mouse pad is, like, having trouble tracking my mouse today. So what next? Next we reload and prepare to take to the skies next turn to engage.
Back in the game.
Clean the mouse pull. You're right. Thank you, of course. Any civs or anything I should try to grab? Not with immediate earshot.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Sectopod in a boat. Good range to deal with Sectopod at, but we need to get height advantage on it. So it's time for the gunners to head high. You want the gunners up here? That'll give them height advantage over the whole map, which is important. They should have range to around here. Maybe not quite to the Sectopod, but yeah. Hello there, fucko. Sally can get out here to save more civs.
Aye, aye.
Not Sally, Richard Hawk. Why am I calling Richard Hawk Sally now?
Go. You're safe. Go.
Why has that become a thing for me? Oh, I don't care about fire because I'm in Titan armor.
Heading out.
Damn, that's badass. Choking, inhaling smoke. Richard Hawk, the invisible man on fire, shepherds you to safety. What a fucking badass. The last great American hero. Like a Call of Duty box cover, yeah. I think I may have just, like, turned my sensitivity down accidentally is what happened to my sense. Anyway. At this time, the infantry can start to maneuver left a little.
Got it. Heading there now.
Let's move our GMGs to get on that top of that hill.
Moving to designated position.
Let's get Sally airborne. Strike 1-8, you are cleared for takeoff.
Ignition.
Do not fly over the water for reasons we just discussed but moments ago. Barley says, it's nice to see a terror mission where we go out of our way to save civs, not just sit in the back, high-five one guy and spend the rest of the mission pretending it's an abduction. Well, often... I try to save civs whenever I can, I just often don't feel like I can safely. And saving one person in the country is better than saving nobody.
Je vous couvre d'ici.
Copy that.
It's the sad reality of XCOM commandership.
Système armé.
Ready to rock. Let's do this.
Barley says it's not that you aren't doing it right. Most of the time the A's are so strong you don't have a choice on today, though. Yeah, well, exactly. I agree with you. Most of the time you don't really have much of a choice.
They're falling back.
I think it'd be interesting if terror missions were just based purely on how many civs you save, not killing all aliens. So even if you squad wipe, you can still do a good job by having saved all those people's lives. I think that would be nice. A command may be necessary here to take you out, I think.
Yes, sir.
Ricevuto.
Joker was right, gonna check class rangers, that's canon, that's an interesting idea. Let's double you up if we need to. We're gonna need to. $88 to crit, Sally. There you go.
See you in hell.
That's not full cover, don't be fooled. That's full cover! Full cover is different to full cover. Exalt is right there, right there. That's Exalt indicator, which means I should be able to save you. Where's the second one in drones? Over here, okay. Starlight says, so I guess Conceal doesn't synergize with low profile like a vanilla? Yeah, sadly it doesn't. Sadly, we cannot cheese the uncheesable.
Heading there now.
That's all live contact down, by the way.
Go on, head to the ship.
Let's hide behind this fish.
Got it covered.
Next turn, with the gunners in place, we'll be looking to engage once again. We're gonna want to get that Shogun up close. And our infantry probably want to be moving in to assist. Taking the high ground, I imagine. So you can take the high ground from here too, so let's just run through the fire.
Affirmative. I'm on it.
Being able to walk through the fire is actually quite useful here.
J'y suis déjà.
Now, if this wasn't a terror mission, we just camp the boat, obviously. But in a terror mission, we want to be pushing forward. Those enemies do have other targets than just your soldiers. Heart attacks are still claiming more civs. Was that... What?!
What the hell was that?
Oh no, the most safe civ ever is still alive. That's good. No, sorry, it's someone over here dying to, plankton. Or maybe up here by the look of it. Shit. Heart attacks is such horseshit. So annoying. Let that crit and save him. I just might. Value save here. Very value save. Big value save.
Position confirmed. Eyes on target.
Activate the Exalt.
Get to the ship and keep your head down.
3 Exalt in the open, Commander. Strike 1-8, do you have a line of fire? Oh yeah. This is why we move the Shogun up. What I'm curious about here is if Collat even respects range limits. Or if I imagine it probably respects range limits, just not loss limits. But I'm kind of tempted to find out. Now is the time to find out, you know? It's probably not gonna work. Can my infantry handle this without my sniper? Well, I haven't got command anyway, so I can't do what I was thinking of anyway. And Collat won't be useful with the mech pod, so just have a go. I doubt this will work, but it's worth testing. Here's an idea. Maybe collateral damage is like Phoenix Point. Hold it right, hang on. Hold it. That's targeting a person. It might work? Let's try it.
Verrouillage de la position.
No. So collateral damage, I think, does respect range limits. There's a possibility there. It's because we were targeting a person, but I imagine that collateral just respects range limits, which makes a lot more sense. You think it's around the reticle? Quite likely, yes. Okay, I've got one dead motherfucker already here from Caffey.
Solid copy.
Look out, sir. Sally Rose is gaming. I believe that's online. No, that's not even close to flanking. Hang on. It's quite hard to get that flank. Hang on. There's your flank right there. Fly a little bit lower so you can shoot underneath the pier. Apparently your flank's too doing that. Nice. Finish you off.
Dead as disco.
Who's your other target? Oh, you're just staying in the fucking open. How about that shit? I didn't even see that. Hey, die. What a shot. Just nailing it. That's a legitimate shot there. Nailing the head just over the top of the boat. We're not going to get the last person though, I think. Oh, well, well, well. Look who we have here. Try to save double tap for the sector pod next turn. Get head peeked. Now that's the gaming. I'm walking here. Alright, that was pretty rad.
Got it.
Sally got all 3 frags? Yes, she did.
Aye, aye.
Sally is a machine. Yes, she is.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Late game XCOM. XCOM are just so fucking badass. They're not like superhero badass like XCOM 2 either, which is its own thing. XCOM 1 late game XCOM are so operator badass, it's insane. They're so fucking good at their jobs, it always makes me say it. Is it stuck in that room? Potentially. Let's save more civs. There's only 4 civs left to save. 1, 2, 1 inside the container crate, and then we can pull the sector pod at our leisure.
Heading to that location. You're clear. Move out.
The last great American hero, saving all of the civs. We still have another one out there we can't see. And we also want to get someone saving this sir over here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and there's the last one. Perfect. We can save all civs on the board right now.
Running. You're safe. Now get out of here.
J'y vais.
So this is the opposite of the last Brazil mission. Last Brazil, all the civs weren't even with range of LZ. This Brazil, they're all here within LZ, and we can save them all. All the ones who aren't dead anyway.
Good to go.
Those are all heart attacks. An alien did not shoot a single civ this mission. That's 8 heart attacks. One of the boxes didn't save because you need a line of sight.
Pronta allo scontro.
Back online.
Another exit put out there. Sir, please come out. Bang, bang, bang. Sir?
Affirmative.
It's XCOM, we're here to get you to the Sky Ranger. Sir, we're opening the can, please don't panic.
Les munitions vont manquer.
My name is Major Nodochi. You'll be escorted to the Sky Ranger.
I got you. Go.
Which is, doing a pinnacle landing with its ass just hanging over the lip of the boat right now. It must look fucking awesome if the model was here for that to be the LZ. It's the end of Call of Duty's Modern Warfare's first mission right now, if you don't know what a pinnacle landing is, to reference it, by the way. There's just the ramp is down over here and Big Sky is just hovering while the civs get on board. That's fucking difficult with a VTOL that big. That's, you gotta respect that. System Alpha says that guy was being human trafficked until sudden alien invasion. Oh, maybe. That's like the origin story of like an original character. So I was chucked into the container crate and sent overseas to Lagos. But then, alien invasion, and I was rescued, and that's when I started my career with XCOM as a new recruit.
Headed there now.
And this is my story.
Roger that.
Let's reload you.
Rock and roll.
His name, Jake Solomon, and he would go on to create a game honoring his heroes called XCOM Enemy Unknown, the game we play today. You just saw an Easter egg. So now that we've saved all civs, we can retreat to the boat
Time to motor.
and just clean up the rest of the enemies from the safety of the high ground.
This. I know.
I still hear him on my left up there. Let's roll!
Système engagé.
Kiri the Bird says again, the sector pod is stuck. How did it get in there? I think they built it in there. Dab. Dab on aliens. Any last words, human? Yeah, dab.
4.
Pyro. Alright, so we've got 2 good targets here according to my X-ray highlight HMD vision. One is a drone and the other is a giant sack of fish. We'll be sure to take them both out. Let's engage the enemy.
Cheerio, mate. Let's pot some balls.
Sally is so right. The satisfaction of ITZ kind... Whoa. Sally's voice back just said something that I've always felt about in-the-zone snipers but never realized consciously. The act of like, in-the-zone chaining feels very much like being fucking awesome at pool or snooker. You just keep going because you're fucking awesome. Sally, you just changed my life. I'm literally just a wonky sniper. Ah, shit. You got ammo? Or have you got one more? No, I want to kill that drone because that drone has the capability of exposing Sally to the sector pod. So another command here wouldn't be as a waste as you think. Oh, but I already ran you. Okay. So you just gotta hunker, VP. Just hunker.
System go.
Sally. Did I say Sally again? Fuck.
Rimesso di guardia.
I'm becoming that grandparent who can't do the names right.
Come get some.
Dementia rush. Where? Oh, by the way, the second pod is literally stuck and can't get out. Dab. Let's throw this.
Eyes open.
What? Okay, the drone hid. I think that the dabbing sieve tricked the sectopod in there, and then like welded the door shut over 4 hours, and then dabbed and died. It's one of those environmental storytellings I keep hearing about. Go fly on top of a crane, you fucking badass. Fuck yeah. Has there ever been a game where you get to play as a sniper of a jetpack in first person? You know how fucking amazing this would feel? Just flying around left and right. Like imagine we're in armor and fly swatter, right? And you got a jetpack with like a 50 cal sniper, like an anti-material rifle, and you're flying around behind the platoon. Halo and Tribes. Titanfall. You get jetpacks in Titanfall?
Heading to that location.
I gotta play Reach, man. I was saying this yesterday. People are like, you can do that in Reach? I gotta play Reach. North Star is a flying sniper Titan. Yeah, I guess.
Ricevuto. Occhi
It's
aperti.
a little different, but I guess. Unreal Tournament and Phobos map, kinda. Oh, Unreal Tournament. Does anyone want to play the original Unreal Tournament with me? I got a lot of nostalgia for that game. Like the original Unreal Tournament. I think it's 1998. I really like that game. Whoa, it's Queen Sally! It's Queen Sally! Oh no! It's the Queen Sally mission! I'm so glad all the civs are saved already. Queen Sally the Terrible. Second of her name. in our case, or perhaps still the first. She did just go through the portal. She never died in Campaign 1, but she's back. Last time we captured Queen Sally, and it was incredibly amusing. The combustion portal has placed her here in 2021, and now we have to have the battle we put off back then. Sally, this will be your final battle. All those drones at maximum range. Let's try to kill the sectopod first. Beagle, why bother even killing the sectopod? Because it'll start mortaring me if they get lost on me. Also, thank you, Jeff, for reminding me. Yeah, you did get me the Master Chef collection.
Moving.
So I can play Reach right now. I really should.
Moving to position.
Let's get ready for Sallyfication.
Je m'en charge, commandant.
Queen Sally versus Queen Sally. It's a Sally off. I'm glad I brought Sally.
Position des
Maybe this is why I keep calling Richard Sally this mission. Just got Sally on the combustion portal brain.
Scansione in corso.
Good system go.
Oh god. Don't go high. Oh! Shit! It's not trapable! Of course I can leave. Why would you think I couldn't? Please tell me the gunners have lost. Thank you so much. We need to kill it before it reveals Richard. All guns, maximize firepower on that sectopod target. Bring it down! Bring it down! Ms. Boosters, I hope we can save someone so we don't auto lose. Again, we've already saved everyone on the map. Intensive saved.
Got him. Dead man's click. Good to go. On Overwatch.
Vigilance.
Nice.
I feel Commander covering now.
There's also an exile pod still on the map. So what we want to do here now is wait until Sally and her family, her royal family, are in the, like, the most goodly spot to engage. Like, Sally's on the ground, and we have double tap up on the gunners. Then we want to shred Sally if possible. Our Sally needs to get as far back as possible. Excuse me, that's our harem. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You may lose loss over here, but that's okay. You want to share it with the gunners anyway.
Facciamolo.
Fucking.
Je bouge. Je reste en observation.
Get some. I'm on it.
Oh no, teleports. She's combusting again. She's busting. Perhaps I can get her to bust on me over here and I can get Overwatch on her.
Got it. Moving. Moving out.
Here.
Eyes on the prize. System go. Roger that. I'm on it.
Ricevuto. Scanner chiamato.
Richie Hoo Hoo, come back up.
Affirmatif. Je vous couvre.
Let's do this.
Come get some. I feel it.
Ricevuto. Je suis sur mes gardes.
She is landed over there, but she's not at the range I'd like. I wanted to go away again.
I feel good.
Occhi aperti. Scanno en cours.
Everything.
Jeff says, check the clip. Queen Sally did 29 damage on a crit. Thank you for that useful but horrifying information. She's coming into the kill zone now. Prepare to engage.
That's affirmative.
That means she probably does like 19 to 20 damage normally.
Got the go.
She could potentially one-shot
Affirmative.
a lot of people.
Guardia. Scanno en cours.
I imagine she has heat, so the Shogun's gonna stay out of the fight. I wish I could have engaged her back at long range still.
Come get some. Good to go. Got it covered. Got it covered.
Occhi aperti. Comandante.
Got the go. I feel
Azione in cours l'œil, commandant.
Here we go! She's coming! Oh my god, the drones! It's everybody's worst nightmare.
Aucun contact avec la cible.
Oh, shot wide.
We've already got good shots on her. Focus all your firepower on Sally. Ignore all of her targets. You can see her, right? Yes. Luckily, she has no more defense than the normal one. She has holo targeting, evasion, overload, repair, light 'em up absorption fields, and 13 base damage with a potential crit of 29. Focus all your firepower on that Queen Sally. We're gonna take her down this fucking turn, please. If she had more defense, but she doesn't, luckily. Passive drone does not die. You're gonna be... You're fucked. ShootCOM is gonna eat you up and chew you out. You can see how if we'd engaged her anything other than the optimal way, though, even with the Overwatch helping here, she would have got a turn. No crits, but that's okay. Sally v Sally. Should have stayed in the otherverse. Shouldn't have come to this timeline. Easily destroyed. Anti-climax. Sally bops the other Sally out. Easily done.
Taken care of.
There can only be one.
Yes, Commander.
Height advantage. There's a lot of help there. That was good. Height advantage on the gunners. We basically just engaged in the absolute perfect way there. And now the younglings.
Got him. My weapon's spent. Rock and roll.
Reconfiguration de la matrice.
Destroyed.
Kill confirmed.
Kill confirmed.
Getting it done.
Holy shit.
Taken care of.
The only reason you won't kill this one is you haven't got the base damage anymore. From in the zone, lowering it. Nice job, Sally. Sally went through all 6 rounds there. Oh, there was another one. Shit. We're okay. Ouch.
Back online. Welcome to Earth, mate.
I would feed the mech, but Sally deserves these.
Hostile pacified.
Sally has to make a
Excellent
point of it.
work. All
Wait.
objectives complete.
What? Why did I hear Exalt radio the entire time? I guess if Exalt is on a mission, that just plays the whole time. I think there was one drone there that an infantry killed instead of Sally. Exalt are watching. They bailed. I'll never be able to prove it, but I swear aliens sometimes just leave the mission. Exalt was hiding in the shipping containers. Nightmare Sally Rose is out for 10 days, but that was the right mission to exhaust Sally for. 328 kills. Sally Rose is officially over 300 confirmed kills. Good for you. Honestly, good for you. That opening there could have been scary, but I think we were really smart in the way we handled it. With the gunners on the mid-stairs and collateral damage. The infantry... That fight with the Ethereal was basically textbook... I'm not trying to blow my own horn here, but I'm just trying to say for learning purposes. That was like a textbook in hindsight use of a preparation turn, where we had our infantry perfectly positioned without activating, ready to move up and engage next turn. Our gunners were ready to engage with our sniper with height advantage. Our infantry are going to have a height advantage as well. Collateral opened the wall up, and that gave us overwatch shots as well. I think a little bit. I don't remember if we're going to overwatch shot or not, but either way. It's a real example of how you need to set up for an activation if you want it to go well. And we opened it really well. We set up really perfectly for it. And then because we set up so well for it, even though a disc L-shaped us from the right, we had enough firepower to blow up the Ethereal's pod in like a single turn. And then we could deal with the disc the next one pretty safely. It's good that the disc on the right didn't do anything as well. But at worst, we would have maybe had an infantry go down, but we'd already killed the Ethereal, so...
We will be in touch, Commander.
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum capacity. Additional uplink required.
So that was a good operation there.
Commander, the Council is requesting your...
Thank you so many biscuits for the $10 donation. Happy birthday, Beaks. Thanks for all the entertainment. Thank you so many biscuits for the $10 donation. Very kind of you. And I appreciate it immensely. Maritime asks, when does panic not increase after a terror? Panic always increases from terror. It's just by how much. SDF Delicious says, Mr. XCOM, how broken is a Foundry project that gives motion trackers +1 charge and battle scanners +1 duration? Doesn't sound broken to me. Sounds fun. Sounds very fun. Recon Gaming. Are you making XCOM Long War OVA SWF Delicious? Can I be part of the Google chat for that? Can I come too to your treehouse? If you save 100% of the civs, they don't get plus panic. Cause yeah, the panic is percentage of civs not saved, as Bounty says. Yeah, I'm not making it. We've been talking about it in your Discord. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm already invited to the treehouse then. You did make that Foundry project though? Cool. That's a cool Foundry project. I would probably install that for my next Long War run if I'm doing another Long War run in the future with like just fun mods on. I'd probably install that. That's a nice thing. I won't say that's broken because I would say you could do a Foundry project where the scanner like is forever on. Like, I would let you do that, or a Foundry project where it's like, it triggers like a mine when people come near, you know, like I was talking before. So I'll never say that +1 turn on a battle scanner is OP. Rude Rubik says I should give battle scanners bioelectric skin. Yeah, that would make sense. Motion trackers have passive tracking. Beep, beep, beep. That's like OGA motion trackers. Now, I know, I remember last night, chat, I asked you to remind me to get my better ranking officers, because this is a pretty big ranking bonus at this time. So we want to try and make 900 for these two at some point, because we'll get 2 regimental officers that way, 2 colonels. And that'll be really cool. We were gonna get like +6 aim bonus right now for continent bonuses. Once we solidify Asia next month and North America maybe next month as well, we'll have +8 and then +10. Thank you, Scotty Bob, for the $20. One might say that your birthday is this month. Thank you very much, $20 donation. Happy birthday, says Scotty Bob. Thank you very much, Scotty Bob. Very kind of you. Thank you for the very generous donation. I appreciate it. I feel like the dawn of XCOM and everyone is coming to bring me on the day of my birthday, bring me their gifts. Thank you very much. I feel very important. You've all made me feel very important. Thank you. Appreciate that very much, Scotty. Well, before I get officers, I think I want to buy more Firestorms. We want one for North America, and I think we also want to try to get, like... I think ideally we want 2 Firestorms per continent. That's not really necessary right now, because the Firestorms will be backed up by interceptors on each continent. But eventually, especially when it's Overseer time, and to confirm a true stranglehold of the air game, we'll want 2 Firestorms per continent, I think. And then the interceptors will back up the Firestorms where necessary. So the interceptors can take on like scouts and raiders and stuff that are lower risk, if necessary. And then the Firestorms, which we want to get plasma on, their plan will be to... So really, I should put laser cannons on all of these and build more Firestorms, I guess. Their plan will be to take on... the Firestorms will plan to take on larger prey. Don't we have precision plasma finishing in sub 24 hours? Yes, also true. Next month we're going to build a satellite uplink, but not this month. We're not going for base assaults this month. So, money-wise, we also have the Mech 2s coming again. So we're building better mechs. Hey Tokyo Tryhard, how are you? Hello. Hello Tokyo. We want to get Plasma Sniper in a second as well. So maybe delete some satellites and start building another Firestorm right now? How long do I have to build satellites in this month? Oh, they already won't be made in time if I was worried about that. So you may as well just delete them anyway. They were like insurance satellites. But seeing as it's already too late,
our current satellite
just get rid of them.
Facilities are at full capacity.
Because I just had nothing to spend the money on.
Uplinks as soon as possible to allow for new satellite deployments.
I don't need the additional Archangels until... I don't think I need the additional Archangels until base assaults. Though, now that I know secondary heart definitely saves, If we can get some second heart gunners, that'd be good. Gonna free North America today? No. But I'd say Archangel gunners at a lower priority. More Firestorms is a mid-priority right now. Having Firestorms in every continent is good enough for the moment, I think. I'd say our next big priority? I just made a new word. Priority is to get Plasma Sniper Rifle and Mech 3s built. Now, when this Mech 2 is ready... Should I be building another Mech 2? I don't have the meld for that. I think we just have to keep using the Mech 1 and go for Mech 3 off of Mech 2. More plasma cannons for the Firestorms. Yeah. That could be something to build as well. Oh, I want a plasma SMG. I want speed. Speed weed. 5 to 9, 9 to 12. Isn't that what we're doing already with the reflex cannon? No, we're doing something with the 13. No, that's reflex cannon. Sorry, alloy cannon. 6 to 10. So that the plasma storm gun is basically losing 1 damage off the shotgun we're already using. In exchange for mad mobility. Sometimes we do want that mad damage on our scouts, but more often than not we want that mobility because they're just being used as these, like, concealment runners that activate pods, especially on base assaults we'll need one. So I think at this point we finally hit an A-team level where we don't need the shotgun aim bonus to deal with like close range drones and shit. I think Plasma Storm Gun and Plasma Carbine would be 2 good things to start building here. We can always cancel them if we want to build other shit. And it doesn't cost meld. Our sprinterless scouts that do every 3 items in Titan, also true, yeah. So let's get that Plasma Storm Gun. It's SMG gaming time, and we will get rebates of course. Unfortunately, we don't have enough carbines for both, so we can't get our medics the alien carbine. We'll have to capture another Thin Man for that. That's the only enemy who has them at this point. We sold too many carbines because I didn't think I want a storm gun. I was wrong. What is the reflex cannon's extra perk? Damage is maximized at point blank range with weapon conferring +1 base damage and critical hits. Yeah, I'm not building a critter though, so. Oh, and outsiders. Do outsiders still use carbines? Oh, easy then. Should be easy to get another carbine. That's where I would have got them all. Floaters, Thin Men, and Outsiders never stop off carbines. Floaters too, cool. Cool. The only enemy that ever does is Mutons. Interesting. Got a reflex cannon for your infantry? I don't think so. I would only take a reflex cannon in my infantry if, like, late game you could get a project to be like, now you can use 2 primaries. Yeah, true bounty, true. Yeah. I think you're right. Yeah, we haven't capped an Ethereal or a Brain Genius, but apart from that, we've capped everything. I think that's what I'll have to do for OVA if I go back to developing OVA again, which I do want to do, because OVA is fun, but I think it could use some more work. Is maybe with OVA I'll have to allow people to run both primaries and secondaries. The problem is with OVA, I put the perks on the weapons. And you need like a weight system to balance that, but you put the perks on the weapons of OVA, so that it'd be kind of annoying because then like... You don't want to give people a shotgun secondary and that gives them close combat, but then it applies to their rifle, which is how perks in XCOM 2 work granted by weapons. Maybe you could do like... I don't know, I have to think about it. I'm sure it can be fixed, but yeah. Probably if I do OVA again, so that I can stop the squad size from forever ballooning to like 12 so you can take everything, I would probably have to like... I'm thinking one of the ways you would keep the squad size at 9 without feeling like you can't take everything you need is probably allow people to bring those niche weapons you don't always need. Like, alright, you can bring like a short shotgun that isn't the sawn-off, like a shorter shotgun in your secondary slot, or you know, shit like that. Because next comes to you can't switch weapons, yeah. Or, you know, you could bring an SMG or something, but then the point of an SMG is to go fast, so that doesn't make sense. Anyway. Just thinking out loud. I'm thinking about OVA a lot lately. S-Dev says, I am interested in Long World OVA, by the way, I just have to switch it to do so. Oh, cool, interesting. That's good to know. I wasn't sure if I was interested and you weren't, or you were interested and I didn't know what was going on. But that's good to know, yeah. There could be some fun in it, yeah. I'm not sure. What would Long War OVA even look like? Long War OVA would be like completely redo the classes and perks to like feel more goodly, I think. Try to, I wouldn't just port OVA from 2 to 1, I'd do its own thing, but like you'd want to fix a lot of the big pain points that make Long War feel really stressful in these long Iron Man campaigns. So like the fact that you feel like if you lose your Master Sergeants, you just lose the game. Having some oh shit buttons, like if it's possible to put in the airstrikes would be amazing. That damage your interceptors on use as the strategic cost. Stuff like that, you know, so making it so there's less like, oh, this class just isn't useful. Maybe putting in some secondary primaries into XCOM Long War 1 with a Foundry project. So you can do the sniper with the SMG. I think, yeah, I think if I was doing OVA Long War, I would probably do the OVA thing where anyone can bring a rocket. If this is all if it's technically possible. This all depends on it being technically possible. Probably the Long War thing where anybody can take a rocket if they want as a secondary. And then you turn the Rocketeer class into like a forward air controller class or something, like just a different kind of class. But then balance rockets would be different too. Yeah, VR training for passive, XP for backbenchers, all that kind of stuff. How would a forward observer even work in this game? Well, I mean, just imagine a soldier, right, who doesn't have any weapons or guns. They're just like a psychic person. They just walk up and they point an area and go, Rift. I just want that whole area to explode. Alright, walk up. That cover, I want it gone. That enemy, I want them to take a lot of damage. Okay, now imagine the aesthetic is instead that they're calling in air support. That's basically how it works. Aesthetically, it works, a FAC works of air support and artillery and shit like that, you know, forward, not necessarily a forward air controller, but just a forward observer. Mechanically, it would be someone who has, like, abilities on cooldowns or charges to do, like, that kind of stuff. I think, though, honestly, that kind of class, you'd be better off making the Rocketeer into something completely different, and just having those abilities be oh shit buttons that damage your strategic layer. I just don't know what else you do with the Rocketeer, but I'm sure you could do something fun with them. Maybe you could go back to 4 classes instead of 8, and you could just have infantry, gunner, medic, and like scout sniper or something. But then you blend all the 3 perk trees back together, so that you've still got all the perks in there to do different builds. But now you can mix and match them more, and also you have all the weapon choices. So scout snipers would just start with squad sight, so if you take the marksman rifle, it's just there. And you can build them in different ways to be more scouty or more snipery. Anyway, let's play this XCOM. But, yeah. I'm Cooldown says, Beagle, between Bradford, Shen, and Valen, who do you think is most likely to brew moonshine in their bathtub? Bradford in XCOM 2, Shen in this game. Valen is the most likely to put a camera in your bathroom and observe what happens to you while you do that over the course of a few weeks. When I said what happens to you, for some reason when you said brew moonshine in their bathtub, I didn't think of using the bathtub as a still, but instead the thought of Bradford sitting in the bathtub, like, immersed in moonshine. I don't know why I thought of that. Anyway, that's a sign that it really is time to continue on of XCOM here. Hypnotic Vampiress says Valen is gay. Good for her. Good for her. Should I get a plasma rifle for my... No, because I'm going to get a plasma carbine, yeah. So just hold. 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 I don't think I need to build anything else, though. Let's get off this, We need to get out of this tangent here. Is it time to finally build a flamethrower, perhaps? Oh yeah, T4 officers. What do you think is more impactful, T4 officers or a flamethrower for a Marauder Shogun? Probably T4 officers is more impactful. Or more plasma cannon? Yeah, I could also build more plasma cannon. Let's just start building the plasma cannon and then we can decide to delete it later if we need to. Oh, let me back up my save too. My games. XCOM, enemy within. Backup save. I'm really excited to get tier 3 mechs. I think that's going to feel really fun. Be a real weight off my shoulders for keeping them alive too. They should be a lot more survivable. So now we have a UFO crash site. Yeah, I agree, SWF. We need to get servers made already. Not a lot of soldiers here, Commander. Bum 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 bum. Who's ready in the next 8 hours? Gunner. Gunner. Sergeant Scout. Okay, if you wait 7 hours for Hopeless Dreamer, we can take the XP item and hopefully this mission and one more mission, she'll be a Tech Sergeant Concealment. That would be very valuable. Caps, I don't know if we'll have room to take Caps in this mission because it's going to be quite low. But a Cap would be good so we can get a Carbine. We'll see. We'll try to fit an Arc Thrower in. We'll try. Just need to wait 7 hours. Let's get you getting a laser cannon. Shit, you've been taking people away again, haven't you? Boom. How many hours do you have in XCOM at this point? Like 2,700 in XCOM 1 and like 1,500 in XCOM 2. I have an amount. Why would you make it +2 will aim per mission? Oh no, it's a cap of 10. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, never mind. Ignore me. I did math wrong. Ignore me. Two hours of Hopeless Dreamer, let's go. Oh, and we have the Marauder, that's right. It's Marauder time. Scouts are not ready. It's Marauder time. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes, everyone. Thank you very much. Very nice of you. Gunner. 2 hollow gunners. This is not an optimal team. Bear it in mind. This was a raid. This was a raider, not a destroyer, though, which I think is better. Gonna have to exhaust the medic. Nadochi can be exhausted. That's all right. Let's try and get that extra officer ship. I think Nadochi's going to end up being our big general. So we should get him working towards that anyway. So let's cancel one of these plasma cannons, which we don't really have the time to put on a firestorm right now anyway. So cancel that. Now we need to make $100 and get finally get the next level of officership, which we've been waiting on for ages. Blaze it. The China bonus really lets you actually have money. It's great. Woo! Now we can promote our lower officers up as well. Colonel Tam! Nadochi is, along with Ruben, the only 2 ready to be colonels. Obviously, so let's go Nadochi. And the choices here are squad receives +2 aim per continent bonus XCOM as earned, or squad receives +5 will and +5 defense in battle. Robotic units only receive the defense bonus. There is a case to be made that the will is good in general because of it being a psychic scope, but I think it's far more relevant to have the aim bonus. At this point where we're planning to take the entire world by the end of next month, that's +10 aim. 5 continent bonuses, that's +10 aim for your entire squad whenever you're with a major, sort of a colonel, and once we get the final squad size thing, that should be all of our rotating officers. So that's pretty massive. Even right now, we'll have 6. Once we take Australia, which is 1 country, we'll have 8. So even if we don't do the base assaults next month, which we should be doing anyway, it'll be 8 and then it'll be 10. So it's a massive ability. Band of Warriors is. We love it. Really big deal. Lots of medals for Nadochi there. Alright, now we also have... We can also send major ships around, so... Keep that in mind for whenever we go on a mission from now on. It's going to be time to promote a lot of these officers. Time to get them promoted. Are we in the victory lap yet? Not quite yet, but we're getting there. We are getting there. Nocha Button says, so if my number magic is correct, you have on average played 45 minutes-ish of XEU, XEW every day since 2011 when it came out. Yes, except that statistic is meaningless because that's not how I play XCOM. It's more like I've played a series of very intensive campaigns over the course of these years, usually at about 3 to 5 hours at a time. G-modding is being done on you. You're almost done, that's cool. Yeah, also EU came in 2012. I think it came out in September 2012, yeah. That's not what average means. Well, I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm just saying no one cares about the average. And by no one, I mean me. Because if I don't, then no one does. My mouse is so difficult today. Oh, it's got some hair in the lens. Shit. Ah, I've got to tweeze this out. Hang on. It's picked up some hair. Where are my tweezers? You could lose a tournament over this. Oh, there's so much hair. Wow. I need something else to get this out. Ah! A little piece of wire. Nice. I wonder how many years this has been my problem. I didn't realize it. Don't scratch the lens though. Hey, thank you, JJ's, for the happy birthday. Thank you very much. Very nice of you. I'm trying to pull hair out of my mouth. Use a lighter, it's quicker and smellier. You want me to use a lighter? You want me to light my mouse on fire? Interesting concepts. Oh man, that seems better. Oh man, my mouse hasn't felt this good in like a decade. Holy shit! How long has there been hair in my mouse getting me killed in FPS games? Oh my god! Oh, you should link me, Jeff. Wow! I'm a new man! Oh, I'm a new man! Okay, I need at least one good infantry. Zang! No one is ready in time, so we're just gonna have to exhaust. Exhaust... Johns. People does not make 150k a year streaming. That was a meme. Do not spread that around, because then people will start going, this guy makes $150,000 a year streaming. I do not make $150,000 a year streaming. $150k a month. Okay, so this is John's. Gunner, sniper, scout. Yeah, we're not gonna do the Earth's racist gamer joke anymore, because as fun as that was in my delirium, people will start to spread that for serious. From now on, Jeff, I'm giving you something to moderate. These are acceptable targets. People doing the Beagle makes 150k XCOM money a year meme, and people doing Earth's most racist gamer. They are both candidates for timeouts, Jeff. You can get them. They're acceptable targets once you warn them. I'm handing you the license to kill, that's right. However, people in the game can still be a racist gamer. I think that's fine, but Beagle isn't. Beagle is never a racist gamer. Unless one day I actually am racist, in which case, call me out. I mean, everybody's racist all the fucking time. But significantly racist. Hurtfully racist, you must call me out. We need the accountability. I must never be allowed to become a racist Twitch streamer, aka successful. This is John's, Astro, infantry gunner, sniper gunner, scout. Oh yeah, you can be hurtful too, racist. That's dope. Are we taking Kairos in this one, I think? No, we're taking... Yeah, we're taking Kairos in this one, I think. Kairos is actually ready. I didn't see you there, Kairos. Good stuff. So we'll have to make Kairos a major. This mission is Marauder Gaming. Racist? No. Alienist? Hell yes. No! No, we're not xenophobic. Aliens are good now.
Requesting your attention.
Spawner says I'm ready to infiltrate that mech suit. That sounds erotic. Gunner, infantry, scout, sniper, medic. I'm missing another infantry, but I think I'm going to bring a capper instead. I'm going to try to run this with one infantry. That's right, this stream is no longer anti-alien, anti-elf, or anti-French. Thank you very much to Godspeed Spacebat, donated $69.99. Your donation has given me the taste for salt. I'm gonna go get some snacks. Godspeed Spacebat donated $69.99 and says, Happy birthday, Bagel. You are 3 years older than me. Boomer. Almost caught up with the VODs. No spoilers. Bye! That's what you get from a 28-year-old. Just that hit and run. Thank you for the $69.99. That's very kind of you, Godspeed Spacebat. You little shit. Enjoy the VODs, and enjoy this message when you get back to it. Thank you, Godspeed. That's very nice of you. Let's take in Brodak and go over some more caps. So what I have to do here first is I have to promote Kairos. Everybody get your salutes ready. I want a full salute. We need to salute these fine, fine warriors. Kairos, what is your build? It doesn't matter because there's only one right choice. No, wait, never mind. Okay, so it depends what Kairos has. One of these people has Stay Frosty. Stay Frosty should be going on to... Okay. You're the Stay Frosty one, Kairos. Okay. I need to... remind myself that you're Stay Frosty. Oh, what the fuck is that? Ooh, I got more shit in there. So that's Stay Frosty. Change nickname to Frost Kitty. I could do that as well. I was thinking about SF Kitty, but that actually sounds cooler. She's the Stay Frosty kitty. She always says Stay Frosty and everyone laughed at her and changed her nickname, and then it became like... Actually, instead of mocking, it became good because she kept being good at her job. So if you're Stay Frosty, what we want is for you to have kill XP, I think, rather than this. Stay Frosty implies that it's you want your A-teamers back in the fight quicker, but you'll never go on like base assaults or stuff like that. But either way, you know, you probably want that 25 XP for every kill. At this point, we're really not taking many people who are below Tech Sergeant anyway. It's very rare, so all units in the squad receive plus 25 XP for every kill. Makes the most sense. Congratulations. We love that A pose. Beagle at 666 viewers. It seems to be my standard. That's right, it's an A-pose. A-pose? Now then, it's time to build a Marauder. Close Encounters is the specialist perk. And then we wanted to build a Marauder to be a backline collator. A backline collator who can, when the going gets tough, sprint forward and employ an elastic defense, so we spring forward. So to that effect, what did we decide we were going to build you? I can't remember. Not Steadfast. Aggression, Collat. No CCS. Aggression, Collat. Executioner or Ranger. Flush for utility or repair servos. Yeah, Marauder is the good one to counter things that rush us like the Scout had to do before, that's right. Between Valkyrie, Shogun, and Marauder, each of these Collat mechs is going to bring something different to their squad. And while we can't really plan for what we need without mission map thumbnails per mission, we can play we can play off that in the mission. So we can go aggression. Shock absorbent may be better for the close range rush. Imagine that this mech will be used in the situations where we would sack a scout. Instead, we would send the Marauder out. Yes, SAA is big for blocking lids and berserkers, I agree with that. And in that situation with pushing the elites would have helped a lot as well, probably more than the crits. Close encounters not hit and run does also imply that shock absorbent will always be value. Yeah, close defense mech. So you would be going maybe shock absorbent. It also makes up for the lack of damage control. Shock absorbent, collateral damage. That's not flush. Why did I say it was flush? Flush is down here. So probably ranger. Flush. Or executioner could make up for your lack of aim bonus at close range. You ever check out the DR spreadsheet I sent? I have looked at it, I just haven't used it yet. Flush. Or repair servos. Maybe repair servos instead. I think the Marauder is still going to be a bit tanky. We don't need flush that often, but repair servos will still be valuable. I would like to have a second source of flush in the team for utility, but repair servos will probably be more valuable. However, a thing to know about flush is that it is scale of base damage, so if higher base damage like mechs, it can be more valuable. As just a kill move. Then we have Bring 'em On, VPT, or Reactive Targeting Sensors. Yeah, I think just in general, it's going to be more valuable. You could build Aggression, Collats, Executioner, or Repair Servos, Bring 'em On, and Absorption Fields. I think overall it's going to be more valuable just to not bet on crits though. Close Encounters doesn't necessarily mean flanking. So I would just go Close Encounters, Shock Absorbent, Collateral Damage, Ranger, Repair Servos, VPT, and Absorption Fields. Mayhem stacks insanely with Flush of Gunners. That's interesting. If you're going to SAA, then wouldn't CCS also be good value? Potentially, yes, but we need Collat. The point of any mech that comes in the Shogun spot is to have Collat. That's the most important thing they do. All of these mechs have a main class of Collat, and then their subclass is the other stuff they bring to the table. In this case, compared to a Shogun, this mech won't be bringing us a lot of mines or resto mist or anything like that. But what this mech will be able to bring to the table is a close-range counter-charge when enemies get within 10 tiles. This mech, we need to get, for the Marauder specifically, we need to get Advanced Servo Motors done. We need to get that Foundry project done. This mech will be springing forward about 10 tiles when you get charged at close range, and holding the line with the infantry, protecting them, and taking out close-range targets. Mechs has like a infantry, but they can shoot cover. Well, that would be if you built them for crit more, yes, but they don't have light 'em up, so... I mean, they do have the infantry build otherwise, don't they? Aggression, Collat, what are they missing? Ranger, Bring 'em On. Oh, you're missing VPT and Bring 'em On the same tier. Bring 'em On. Absorption Fields. The thing is, when there's enough enemies in sight for Bring 'em On, you don't want the Marauder to be springing forth either. You only want the Marauder to be springing forth on mistakes, otherwise hitting and running of close encounters. So I'd say, yeah, we don't want to go crit, because we can also give you close encounters. We want to be building for Shock Absorbent. We don't want to go crit, I think. Let's go Shock Absorbent. Boom. Collateral Damage. Boom. And then down here is Executioner or Ranger, and I think the way to go is probably Ranger. That gives you more damage on sidearms as well, so +1 damage on the flamethrowers, which is always nice. No ATA, so no half DR at all times. That is a bit of a miss there. A bit of a whiff. Wouldn't you go hit and run for your last perk then? There is no hit and run. And you need Absorption Fields. Marauder is also going to be very valuable for UFO missions as a door breacher and run with the scout. Very big value there. Now this mech, unless at close range, is less tanky than the Shogun right now. No damage control. Do you think ATA is better for the half point of DR at all times? Or do you think Ranger is better? Probably Ranger. I think probably Ranger. Do Valkyries get ATA and can you afford to take it? I don't remember looking at it on my imaginary perk tree. What I want to do is I want to go to XCOM Companion, I want to look at my build manager, I want to look at a Marauder, and I want to look at how much that matters. So if we build... I'm not going to bring it up, I'm just going to look at it myself. So if we build Shock Absorbent, Collat, Ranger, Repair Servos, VPT, and Absorption Fields, and I give you the equipment I'm planning to do, how much do you lose out on DR by not having that 0.5? So that would be up to... So a Mech 2, or even a Mech... So a Mech 1 has 1 DR, a Mech 2 has 1.5 DR, and a Mech 4 Dauntless has 2 DR. A Devastator has 2.5, but I'm probably not... I'm going to have to put this in this display for you, because I'm looking at important shit now. We're having another look at what kind of suits we're going to want eventually. And we're building Defenders, not Valiants. So that 0.5 of DR puts you up to 2 DR instead of a 50% chance for 2 DR. Empress Sparrow says, Biggs, a tier 3 mech will get 60 base def with the computer. What? Really? Scarlet says, UFOpedia says Valk has ATA at Landscope against Flesh and Ranger. That's cute. So, Mech 5 Devastator is 2.5 DR. Mech 4, do you also get Dauntless? I mean, Body Shield? Yeah, you get Body Shield, which is really good. So that's going to be better than the extra 4 health and the 0.5 DR, I think, if we can get your defense high enough. 12 defense base is good. Yes, that is good. What are the other ones? 13 and 12, 13 and 16, Vindicator, but these don't get Body Shield, do they? Mech 6 equals targeting computer plus defense item equal disgusting. Mech 6.
Everything by the numbers.
I don't think I want to go on Mech 6. That's just so flimsy. That's horrendously flimsy. That's a horrendously flimsy mech if you get shot. We just want enough defense to be stronger than half cover. We just want to hit over 30. Hopefully without Body Shield too. So, again, Dauntless or Devastator. Probably go with, because you get the mobility as well, probably go with Dauntless. And then your equipment is going to eventually be a particle cannon. Right now it's a railgun though. And then you're probably looking at, you need core armoring. And then we need more defense items. We need a battle computer, which we still haven't built. I really should build that. A battle computer adds 8 defense, which is massive. And then your last item, I guess, is tac sensors. Boom. And then as long as you're seeing up to 2 enemies, you're going to have 30 defense. You also have Body Shield. Okay. And you've got the power to take a hit if you need to, which is important here. So in most situations, you should be good. And then we're going to go zoom. Zoom. Well, Marauders, you probably want the Fist. And then what would your last thing be? Electric Pulse? That gives you so much shit to do in close range. Electric Pulse doesn't damage organics at all, though, I believe. Oh no, it injures all enemies. So it does 6 damage to all enemies. That's pretty decent in AoE. Temporarily disables robotic ones with this area of effect electric shock device. There is a value in that, potentially, for just running up and disabling like a Leviathan. Like that base assault first turn. If I clear the Overwatch with the lightning, and then I use command, I can just dash the Marauder up. And just disable both those mechtoids that spawn together in that pod. I can also activate a mech pod by sneaking out through Lost and then run up and disable. Is Electropulse a chance or is it guaranteed? It's a guarantee to disable them for 1 turn, right? And that's really all we need. So you'd probably want to go, yeah, like Electropulse, Kinetic Strike, and Flamethrower on your Marauder. It's guaranteed. Nice, yeah. Flamethrower for those close rushes. Kinetic Strike gives you a really good combo, and it's just fun for run up, close encounters, shoot, and then KSM. Electropulse and Kinetic Strike module also work together if you get the Foundry project. That lets you KSM light them up, because then you can run up to a Sectopod or a Mechtoid, Electropulse, and then next turn, punch twice for... Wait, does that mean you can close encounters and then punch twice too? Because close encounters is free, not blue. Because then you could do 9 to 15 damage as well, 15 to 21 crit. Which, is that better than the Particle Cannon? Yes, it's always better than the Particle Cannon. How much does Thumper help here? I don't think you can really afford it, though. It gives you +3 damage. You can't really afford that, unfortunately. You can shoot plus punch if you're point blank. Can you shoot punch? Or does it bug out of that many free actions? Because I think you only get 1 free action, just like D&D, you only get 1 free action a round. Yeah, I agree with Bounty. We really need advanced servo motors if we want this to be able to punch. This is a really good countercharge mech, though. Like, I wish I had more assaults to turn into more of these. But I need the mech 3 suits first. But this will be really, really good for countercharging. You get pushed by something within like 13 tiles, 10 tiles. 10 tiles once against advanced servo motors, 10 tiles. You'll be able to just run up. You can flame it, you can shoot, and then flame it, KSM, or Electropulse. You have a lot of options here. Honestly, not sure you'll need core armoring. Don't you need it to not get crit? Max Punch is kind of a meme build, but you can punch for 25 to 30 damage, really? But Thumper is only +3. You can shoot punch if a lid rush to melee range of you. But isn't that 2 free actions, Bounty? Oh, no, you're right. Because, wait, no. Yeah, that's a free action. So I guess it just uses your blue. Anyway, yeah, I guess I think I see what you're saying. I think that might be bugged though, but we can always try it. Yeah, I know Punch of the Foundry project isn't free action, it's just turn ending. Yeah, but what I'm saying, that's what I was saying originally, is if you run up an Electropulse or Mechtoid, for example, next turn, can you close encounter shoot, then punch? Or do you lose out on... No, you shouldn't, because it's just light 'em up. So that should work. You should be able to go shoot, punch. That's really strong anti-mech. Each KSM is another Thumper, and mech close combat increases punch by 50%. Oh, you can just go... That's right, you can just go 3 Kinetic Strike modules and Thumper. And mech close combat increases punch by 50%. Have I got that? No, that's the thing that makes it light 'em up. 3 KSM Thumper is 1 punch, man. I mean, that is also something to consider, honestly. Like... Is there a case where it would be better to just take 3 KSM just for action economy? Because you can punch every turn, and you can punch twice. But then you hit a heavy floater pod and can't punch them. Yes! Yes, true. But there are other people to take out heavy floaters. I mean, that legitimately could be valuable. There is a legitimate value in being able to run up to something and do like 60 guaranteed damage. Like, if that target is shredded too. If you can run up to, like... Because you can command another punch, too. If you can just run up to something and get 3 punches on it... I don't feel like it's meme. I feel like it's good. But Electropulse and Flamer are both really good as well. I think Flamer KSM Pulse just lets us solve a lot of problems. However... I would legitimately consider, not as a meme this time, but for real, I think I would legitimately consider a pure punch mech for the Temple ship. In fact, you might bring 2, because I can't proxy mine cheese the Uber Ethereal anymore. However, if I can get 2 punches up there and then I command 1 for a 3rd... That's 90 damage plus shred. Yeah, you can't reflect fists, so it ignores defense. If we bring 2 Marauders, because you get 12 people for that. If you bring 2 Marauders for the Ethereal, the Uber Ethereal, we could get straight through the defense bonus of the Ethereal and just go punch. Verum says it's good. In fact, I did bring a pure punch Marauder to Temple Ship at the end of last Brutal campaign, pull its weight. Yeah. You do need to kill the normal Uber Ethereals first, though. Yes. The final mission is the one time you can still proxy cheese. Do I need to bring an archer for that, though, I think, for the range? So probably your Temple Ship squad probably has, like, 2 KSM Marauders and an archer, or 2 archers and a KSM Marauder. Probably 2 KSM Marauders and an archer. I can't remember how to cheese it. You can kill everyone with mines except for the actual Uber Ethereal, right? Because the Uber Ethereal is shielded till the others are dead. But I'm pretty sure you can just plant endless mines on the other Ethereals. They instantly die on spawn. And then you run the puncher up and go for the big punch. SWF says Ethereal MCs 1 punch man and he punches the entire squad of the ship. Yeah, that is also an issue, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. So the point is, for right now... that we want to be building... a lot of secondary weapons for our Marauder. We don't have to worry about them all at once. But we would like to be getting... I think a Flamer and an Electro Pulse are most important right away. Flamer with Jelly Delirium is the most important. And I think we'll be fine to not take the extra point of DR on ATA. I think that'll be fine. And then we're also getting Ranger for the extra punch damage. Video Game Raptor Boggle says, KSM on Uber Ethereal is worthless. They have Shock Absorbent and Close Encounter, so they resist your punches and insta-kill the mech on their turn. Shock Absorbent is only 33%. So you can make up for that with all of this extra damage. So that would still be 20 to 40 to 60. But I can then see that you would be better off just having, like, 2 more Flying Gunners of double tap. Would probably be better. I think you still want 1 puncher, but... sounds like you're better off just shooting with double tap gunners for more damage. Do not punch Hive Queens, they have chitin plating. Well, they're chrysalids, yeah, makes sense. Alright, so we've learned what we needed to learn here, which is... ATA not necessary, let's go for Ranger Executioner, and I think Ranger is the big money, especially with all those secondary weapons we were just talking about. Ranger is what we want. STF says I found Uber Ethereal pretty easy to just squad side cheese even if it's regen. Well, did you let it get a turn? I've never let the Uber Ethereal get a turn. I assume the room is small enough that if you let it get a turn, it can hurt you, no matter what. Yeah, it wasn't in the loss, it just stayed in its corner like a dumbass. Oh, that's amusing. Okay, I know what it is, I want it. I've never ever seen an Uber Ethereal take a move. I've always Alpha Striked it instantly. I have no idea what it does. SDF says I killed it over like 5 turns and it never got lost all. It was sad. Wow, I've never played it that way because I've always been terrified of them. I've never played it that way. I've killed them with a sniper once, and I've killed them with a fist once, which gave us some of the best fan art ever. SWF says, not playing Iron Man's mean I just went in the fuck around and just wound up winning. That's funny. What color? Are you here, Spawner? What color do you want to be? That's kind of tight. I kind of like that. That's kind of... Oh, that's nice. That's like Katie and that's like Kazarkin. That look good. Uber Ethereal killed your drones a bit before the next campaign. Is that right? Did I let them get a turn? We will want drone capture for the last mission for sure, though, for that reason. With a rift. Owned. Which of these is better? Let's go with this one. Let's go with the Cadian one. Let's save that loadout for the Marauder for now. Brudick. Tandem warheads and Brudick. Spawner wanted Exalt Orange. Oh, okay. Exalt Orange. That means you want stripes. Like this? What? You look pretty cool like that too, Spawner. Hey Spawner, how you doing? Good to see ya. Yeah, so in Brodak, Tandem or Bombard. I think Tandem is what we just settled on and will be better for Mayhem. Sapper. Ranger also helps explosives, does it? No. But I think we still want Tandem. For the big damage when you hit. Let's go Tandem, babes. Okay, Brodak. Let's bring one set of alien grenades and 2 sets of arc throwers, and we'll try to get a lot of caps here. Realistically, am I really going to get this many caps? Probably 1 set of caps. On a squad this lobby, probably 4 grenades is better with Mayhem. Probably bail me out more. I've only got 1 infantry. I'd say let's just go for 3 caps here. You probably won't even get that many. Oh, hey, how long are those plasma rifles, by the way? They must be close. Are they done? They're still 3 days. Fuck. I forgot. I haven't skipped any time today. I'm stupid. Sue me. Sue me about it. No SO screen for you, sadly, so it's back to alloy plating. Fujik and Archangel. Yeah, we're about to finish the triple missions from yesterday, that's right. No extra con gunner here. No, we do have an extra con gunner, but they're not tankiest. That's fine. Hopeless Dreamer. We need to try and level you. XP for this soldier, yes. We need to try and level you up. I know, you're so close to being a real scout, Hopeless. We're trying to get you there. Because we need more scouts. We're trying to get you there. No heat gunner, Ivor. I'm going to have to take the alloy bipod off you and give you a medkit for this mission, because the scout's not bringing it, because we need to level up the scout. When caps fail, feed the scout. Yeah, we need to feed the scout. So the team here is 1 really good infantry. Astro. Okay, 2 gunners, but no heat. Fugjit with the heat rifle. Hopeless Dreamer, no concealment scout. Medic Kitty. Marauder of Mines. And Brodak as the engineer. If we roll really hard enemies on this, it could be quite tough, so we'll see. This team isn't ideally set up without concealment. It's not ideal at all. If we run into an Ethereal, for example, it'll be quite difficult. Battle scanners will be important. Alright, let's lunch. Yes, let's lunch. Check journal in the Discord. Why, what's journal in the Discord? For disc posting? I don't want to see disc posting. Yeah, we gotta build the next second after this mission, yeah.
Visual on the mission site. Setting down.
We're heading into China for the next operation. It looks like the aliens went down in a sparsely populated area. If there are civilians in the area, I hope they stay clear.
What thumbnail is this? Oh, this is my favorite. This is my favorite map.